Hello guys, what is going on? I am back today. We're some more triple hunting for Deoxys, Shaymin, and Jirachi. How are you doing today, Hexoblade and DTR? I'm doing pretty fine. I think so, probably. You beat the game of life, DTR? You beat the Earth? How did you do that? What did you do exactly? Another question, do you have shiny Ditto yet? I've seen a couple of Ditto. Also, why are the Ditto costumes random? I don't like that personally. I lived. Oh yeah, no, that means you definitely beat Earth, yes. Bro got his streak back. Reap in my house. That can't be a Ditto. Womp womp. I've also more or less finished Area 1 in Pokopia. I just need to make Charizard, Pidgeot, and Goodra happier. And eventually acquire Chandelure, which is really hard. You get up at 5:50 AM. God damn, that's early. That is a bit early, some would say. You got Goodra, Pidgeot? I do have them, yeah. You got up at 4:54 AM! What the hell? For school, question mark? There is no way. Waking up for school at 6, I consider hell. Get up at 12:01 AM? Bro, I wasn't even asleep at 12:01 AM. What do you mean? What do you mean? At a meeting at 9? If I have a meeting at 9, I'll probably wake up at like 9:15. Maybe 8:30. It was probably an in-person meeting, I'm guessing. Which would make it a bit harder. But damn, that is very early indeed, I would say. I actually did some stuff for school today. Not the stuff I was supposed to do, but I did do some things. 1.5 hour transport in 15 minutes. 1.5 hour transport? What the heck are you? What kind of meeting do you have 1.5 hour of transport for? Kind of for school, I'm supposed to wake up at 6, but I woke up a bit early. Yeah, okay, right. Understandable. Bus then train. I mean, yeah, that's me going to school, basically. 1.5 hour bus train. Just got me Meowscarada, nice. I am now starting to work on Area 2, which... Area 2 has more Pokemon. It is a bigger area that I need to restore. I'm starting to think I may have been a bit too ambitious. But it's still a fun game to play, so I'll probably continue. I now need to make a hot spring, though. I don't know how to do that. I got spoiled on a known reward. Ooh, I have not gotten spoiled on that yet, so don't tell me, please. I actually really don't know what those unknown... I still can't even imagine what it's supposed to look like, the art, if it's art. I have no clue. Vending machine? I know, but I have one vending machine and it gave me spicy stuff. Like, I guess I could make more vending machines. Like, the spicy stuff, in the text, it says that it, when spewed out, it creates lava, not hot water. Also, I just want to point out, which human vending machine has hot water in it? How cursed is that? Like, chili sauce, sure. A vending machine, really? But, okay. But hot water? Okay. Interesting. Mine does? Very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a vending machine with hot water before. But I guess that could just be me. $16,600 Shaymin. Yippee! I really hope Jirachi's under odds, bro. Like, I mean, surely if Deoxys and Shaymin are, like, both over double odds, Jirachi will be under half odds, right? I have one near a community center and their water is boiling. I think they forgot how to cool a vending machine. Damn. That's crazy. Shiny Latios first rate this rotation and lost a possible Hundo. Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's Latios right now, right? I already have Shiny Latios, but when Latios comes back, I should probably go for that. Jump bluff! Woo! Oh, you're getting the event mons. You technically also still need to make... You know, how I said I needed to make Charizard's Goodra and Pidgeot happier? Technically, I also still need to make Hoppip and Ditto happier, but I can't really do... I don't know how to make Ditto happier. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't know how to do that. You Google the habitats for the events? Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense, I think. But yeah, I really don't know how to make Ditto happier. The house is full of decorations. It's like there's so much stuff. Do I need to have a house on my own instead of sharing a house with like other Pokemon? It's the only thing I can really think of. I really don't know. But I'm living with the Axu gang. I guess that's another issue of working on the second area, is my stuff is all in the first area. That's where my house is. And traveling between areas takes an unnecessarily long amount of time, I feel like. It's a Switch too, come on. Literally all you need to do is load the house, you don't need to load the entirety of Area 1. But apparently it really wants to load the entirety of Area 1 whenever I just want to quick travel there to my house to grab some stuff. Which is kind of annoying. Also, I learned that Pikachu wants a Pichu friend, but Pichu only appears in the first area. Who came up with that? It was a bit cursed. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. And then Pikachu only appears in Pallet-town. I don't know if that's a spoiler. If it is, I'm sorry. And then Raichu is like an Pokemon native to the third area. Like, what the freak is up with that evolution line? I don't know, man. You have Pika? Yeah, I've still not touched Pallet-town. I'll do that some other time or something, I guess. I think that's just the last area I'm gonna work on. I have written down which Pokemon I want to have in which areas, though. Which, all that I saw from that is that Area 1 is the area with the least amount of houses I need to build. And that already took like a week to complete. So, yeah, no, these next areas are gonna be much more fun. Turn 13 registers, 59 known, 9 unknown, 7 spoiled. Not bad. Relax, Jirachi. I've had every Pokemon spoiled, basically. Because I made a list of which Pokemon I want to have in which area, so I know what houses to build. Didn't corrupt yet. My bad. Oh, also, I have decided I'm not gonna stream tomorrow morning to work on school instead, but instead of stream, I will upload the Gen 9 video tomorrow. I have it fully edited. Build is Eachother, Crown, and Arrow. Fair. Hello there, JorDMZ. Now, you a fan of Alola or something? That's his name. Hello there. How is you doing? I'm one part of both fossils. Both out of 4. Yes. I can build a shield fossil, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna probably put all the fossils in Pallet Town. I have decided that I will do that. I'm no good, I'm just shining Rayquaza and Emeralds via Runaways. Ooh. Good luck. Good luck with that. May your luck be better than mine. You can see the numbers on the screen. My shiny luck is garbage. Yippee! And don't worry, I'm also shining other stuff on other streams. I'm not getting those shinies either. Like, everything is overalls, apart from Jirachi. One day the game will tell me how to use the first stage fossils. Interesting. I already checked this, I'm pretty sure. Do you keep track of encounters, Jordan? Jordium? Jordium. And if so, how many encounters you in for the big snake in the sky? You can get Ho and Lugia. I know you can get them to come down, but can you also like actually make a habitat for them and they'll stay? Or will they fly off again? I've seen a YouTube short about that. Or was that Twitter? I think it was YouTube short, I don't know. Also over 10k encounters, oof. You're now at 2046. How often did I save? Once? Once, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I got 3 shinies in Pokemon Emerald. Those were all under odds, and then I swapped the Fire Red, and then my luck became garbage. Yeah, that was really cool. I can solve for that, right? Yeah, I saved twice. Want good news and bad news? Sure. They don't stay, presumably. I don't know. Also, what the frick am I collecting Ho and Lugia feathers for? What do they actually do? I have no clue. Daily quests, that's what I do, but that's what I collect them for. Streamer I watched got a shiny under odds. Wow. I mean, cool, I get shinies under odds all the time as well. As a matter of fact, E minus... No, wait, what is it? Yeah, E minus 1 over E hunts go under odds. That is the number. It was Deoxys today. I've seen so many people get shiny Deoxys in Fire Red Leaf Green on Reddit, bro. I don't know, all I can be is jealous. I mean, as you said, maybe I should just start hunting in Leaf Green on the Switch, and then I'll get it in 5 seconds. Or something like that. Yeah. One save. I mean, it's all RNG. Trade mons suck in Fire Red Leaf Green? What do you mean with trade mons suck in Fire Red Leaf Green? What do you mean by that? What part of them suck? What do you even consider trade mons? Traded mons? Pokemon that evolve through trade evolution? In-game trades? Level 11 plus until after Misty? You mean in terms of obedience? Interesting. Well, I mean, how about you play the game yourself and don't trade it? I mean, it is literally there for a reason. Hasty Jirachi. Obedience is still in modern games as well, right? Although, I guess they're probably a bit more lenient. Level 11 does feel a bit extreme, I will say. But, yeah. You corrupted, right? Yeah, I did. I remember. Sometimes I do. One save. Two save. We're gonna reach 20,000 Deoxys by the end of the week. I don't know, man. I just might. Oh yeah, also this weekend I want to do a Fortnite stream. Yeah. Pretty sure I gotta do it before the 18th, which is next week, Wednesday. So yeah, this weekend I should probably do a Fortnite stream. This HUI trace, ooh. I mean, it's probably the same habitat as Rowlet, if I had to guess. Hardy. Oh, I clicked B by accident. Damn it. Nope. It probably is. There are probably multiple habitats. I recently unlocked traces for habitats of Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. Oh, same as Dartrix? Oh, yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. Rowlet is Battletown exclusive. That makes sense. One save. I don't know why, but the third area has a lot of pre-evolutions exclusive to Pallet-Town. It's kind of weird. Magby, Machop, Geodude, Rowlet. Even Mawile, who is in the Pokédex in this Area 3 air section, is Pallet-Town exclusive. For my 9 unknown, I have 3 single and 3 dual stages. Fair. I have Mawile, nice. There's a Drillbur here. Is it a Ditto? That is the question. Away from getting ready for school, did I miss anything? No. I think if you miss something, you would be able to tell very easily that I'm not shiny hunting one of these things anymore. I'm gonna be real. I won 3 lotteries. Ah, yeah, no, of course. I mean, 3 shiny lotteries, I wouldn't mind winning. God damn! How crazy would it be if, I don't know, in a month from now or something, I do a stream where I get all 3 of these in one stream? Like, would I just explode? Probably, right? I mean, what are the odds that that happens? What are the odds that I get all 3 of them in one stream? I'm assuming I do 150 Deoxys encounters, 200 Shaymin, and 40 Jirachi in a stream. What if I actually do the math on that? I'm not curious. There is a 1 in 458,000 chance every stream that I get all 3 in one stream. No, that's a great number, honestly. Damn. I didn't need to do that. No, that's a great chance. 1 in, what did I say? 1 in 450,000? Yeah, I'll hit that. I'll hit that. Surely. I am that guy. I don't know, I just wanna get one of them, you know? What are the odds that I get one of them on a stream? I feel like it's not that low. Can I be bothered to do that math? Not really, actually. I'm gonna just not do that. Oh, also, DTR, every time I return home in Pokopia, boutique music plays. Absolutely W. Oh, I love boutique music. It's fantastic. Also, I don't know if you realize this, DTR, but the colors of the music discs that you find are the colors of the game they originate from. I'm assuming you probably already realized that, though. Like, the black and white music discs, like, I got, Bristol City, is black and white. And then the Gen 1 music is red and green. Gen 6 music is red and blue. I actually don't know what Gen 3 music would also be red and blue, wouldn't it? They did a lot of red and blue. They really did. No, but actually though, they did do a lot of red and blue. Wait. Gen 1 is red and blue. Gen 3 is red and blue. Gen 6 is red and blue. Gen 8 is red and blue. Gen 9 is pretty red and blue, I'd say. Gen 10 isn't. Neither were Gen 2. Or 4 or 5. Ah, Gen 4 was also very red and blue, actually. It really was. Down. They really like those colors, apparently. Is that the reason Pokemon Emerald is Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald and not like any other gems? Is it because it would be red, blue, and green all over again? I mean, if there was a Pokemon Z, it would have been green as well. That's very interesting. That may also be the reason why all fanarts of Pokemon Gun are green. Very much could be. Green is just a natural third color to Pokemon games, apparently. The save file is corrupt. Really? Who did that? I really should fix my dead battery. I don't know how to do that though. I don't know. My sister's texting me. She's not being very smart. Yeah. She only graduated from her bachelor with honors. Nerd. Can also feed my buddy in Pogo. I don't know, summer in April, dude. Summer in April. I will get my 200 best buddies in Pogo. It is going to happen, and it's not going to take much longer. Kawaii Jirachi. And then I can actually focus on other things with my buddies, like, I don't know, getting my Reshiram max out from the gold bottle cap from last summer. Or, I don't know, I can do some buddy evolutions, of which I have like 100. I need to walk with both Keldeo and Volcanion for a quest. I've just been so focused on these buddies, bro, but I'm almost done. And then I'm gonna continue feeding my buddies after that. I'm gonna stop. You're gonna go to school now, Hexerblade? Alright, dude. Have a nice day. Learn something new. Or try to. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. I'm probably never gonna learn anything in school anymore. Wow. I'm in my, like... Hold up. Buh. I don't remember what I was talking about. I have a terrible short-term memory. I'm not even gonna deny that. It isn't great. Did I already corrupt? No. I was talking about my Pogo buddies, probably. Maybe. I have no clue. My memory. Whack. I did not know the CD thing. Interesting. Well, now you do. Also, I have gotten duplicate CDs. Didn't know that was going to be possible, but apparently it is, so that's cool. I found a Toxtricity guitar string. I found one string as well, yes. I don't remember how I found it. Also, have you figured out yet how to get Chandelure? Because I now know how to get it, it's just really, really stupid. Or the internet lied to me, I guess that's possible too. You want me to tell you? Again, it's possible the internet lied to me, but I can't get more graves. No, you can't? Pretty sure I have a recipe for the graves unlocked, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know, I'm gonna have to work on school today again, like, basically the entire afternoon. Dude, yesterday I did spend a bit of time not working on school again, I will be honest. Also, I must have talked about this on school at least a couple of times. On stream a couple of times. But I had something handed in November that still wasn't graded. Well, I got the grade back yesterday. After waiting over 5 months. November, December. 4 months. Okay. But still, the frick. It was a pass, so that's good. I wonder when I'll find Hexer's habitats. I found multiple Hexer's habitats. I'm gonna be so honest, I already don't remember what the Hexer's habitat is, the one that I used, because I mean they're all in a house now. They're living with me. Why every time I open the pass do I have to scroll down to see what rewards I unlocked? L feature. Big L feature. Will Groudon / Ray be events? I don't know. I know of 2 event Pokemon, and you know of at least one of those 2. So I don't know much more than you do. I've just seen what the next Hoppip is. I didn't even see it myself, like in my own game, like I did with Hoppip. I just saw it on, like, probably Twitter, maybe Reddit, I don't know. There's a Marill here, that can be a Ditto. Could even be a shiny Ditto. Let me catch that. My pass ended, but I'm still getting tears. What do you mean by that? Okay, it was not a Ditto. Cringe. As in, like, you reached level 100? Nah, I'm, like, rank 54. I unlocked the Incense extended duration this morning. Hooray! But I don't... What do I need to use the Daily Adventure Incense for anymore? I mean, I'm gonna use it for extra spawns, sure. But, I got all Galarian shiny birds! Woo! That was the one massive W of All Out. Start seeing Minecraft-style builds fits in Pokopia. Oh, me too. I've seen somebody build like an Arceus standing on top of a Pokeball. Like, what the frick? It's pretty cool, it's just not for me, you know? I thought it vanished. Why? I don't know, thoughts do be doing that sometimes, I suppose. Quirky Jirachi. I should have corrupted, but I didn't, because I'm silly. Also, I wonder, people that soft reset in Fire Red Leaf Green for Deoxys, are they also getting annoyed by the fact that you have to spam B during your soft resets instead of simply A? Actually, I haven't seen people complain about that. Give 4 seconds of incorrect input. Okay, PLA time. Really? The one thing I usually do incorrectly is the freaking Grappler. That's one thing I mess up a lot. His move, like when I try to revert, I try to press ZR, but that doesn't do anything. Other than that, I don't know, I'm quite used to the controls. I love Bocopia. Also, I was talking about hooking up my Wii to my capture card, so I can more easily... You know what, I could still do that, actually. So I could show that game as well. I could still do that. Maybe later. Snorlax Grunt is useful now simply because it can be shiny, or... It's actually useful now. Just for the shiny, okay, fair. I mean, yeah. But let's be honest, ETR, is it worth defeating the Snorlax Grunt for like the 1 in 256 chance of getting a shiny Snorlax? If it's 1 in 256, I don't know what the odds are. Surely somebody has done research on what the odds are, you'd think, right? You'd think so. One save. My Diancie is 4-star from a bottle cap? If so, nice. My Reshiram still isn't. I still need to catch Pokemon with him as my buddy, which I'll do as soon as my buddy medal goes platinum. 4972 Mega, down. Nice. I never powered up my Diancie. I've been playing PvP again though. Last season I purely played PvP for the Pikachu Libre, but I'm not this season. I don't know why, but I have a cool team and I actually love playing again this season. And last season my team was so whack. I love ABB teams, which I'm using again now. In both Spring Cup and regular Great League, I'm using ABB. Rash Jirachi. I don't know, PvP can be both fun and really frustrating. It's an interesting place. I'm winning a lot though. Like, genuinely, I feel like this season I might actually reach Ace. Ace? Is that the one? 2500 elo. I might just reach it. If I really want to. I don't know if I want to grind for that, but... Heck, maybe if I really wanted to, I could grind for Pikachu Libre, but no thanks. Nah, I'm good. Got about 50 data today. Yeah, I wanted to go out last night, but then I was like, I gotta edit this Paldea Gen 9 video. Which is exclusively Paldea Pokemon, actually. But, nah. So I did that. I might go out for a walk today, I'm not sure. I do have to work on school today. I might still go out for a simple walk, though, for like 45 minutes or so. Jirachi. I mean, Ditto Shaniel's gotta be 1 in 64, right? You'd think? It's the only one that makes sense to me, personally. The issue with it is the regular Shiny website that tracks Shaniels does not see Ditto, apparently. Which is a little annoying. So, I don't actually know the actual Shaniels of that thing. But I'm guessing it's 1 in 64. Zorua and Sudowoodo are 128. So, I mean, Ditto being 1 in 64 would make sense to me. Also, I have not completed my collection challenge yet. I've had the game open all of yesterday and all of today so far, yet I still need Gumi, Sudowoodo, and Zorua. I've not seen any of them. Somehow. Like, I don't know. It is a bit weird, but I've just not seen them. I also don't appear to be on my nearby list or anything. Are they? Nope, none of them are. That's an interesting one. Also, for a second I thought that, oh, the Pokemon that can be Ditto in this event are the Pokemon that Ditto can transform into. But that's not the case. Because he cannot transform into Pikachu, as far as I'm aware, or Meryl. So, I don't know. Wild Mega Best Buddy Diancie. Nice. Sick. What am I walking right now? I'm walking a shiny Froakie with a witch hat. So, I don't know. I guess if I see one of those in the wild today, I'll be sure to catch it. Also, everything this event can become Ditto apart from Zorua, right? I think so. Also, I swear to god, Sudowoodo is only a part of this event because Sudowoodo is like an imposter Pokemon, right? Like, Sudowoodo is not a main character of Pokopia. I guess on that same note, why the frick is Meryl in the game? I've not seen Meryl in Pokopia either. I know it's in there. I know how I have its habitat unlocked. I just have not seen a Meryl. Like, I don't know. So some of them feel a little bit out of place. I have all 3 of the Meryl line, you mean? Or what do you mean? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm now starting to work on the second area. I've not built a singular house or habitat yet. I just have been cleaning up a little bit. I found the secret... Does every area have a secret area? Like, I found the secret area behind the rocks. Just like the first area had. It's interesting. Got the Zoom today, nice. Yeah, I got a lot of... Oh, the second area is so much bigger than the first area, and the first area already took so long to clean up. It's actually gonna take forever. Like, damn, dude. Kinda crazy. I also still do not know how to make... Like, I don't have the recipe for plaster unlocked, which is a little annoying, because I would love to be able to craft that. Right now, the only way I can think of getting it is by building a pink house and then destroying it and then recoloring it. Wanna see my Illumise area? Are you sure you don't have Illumise registered in the deck yet? Cause, damn. Also, are you sure it's the right time of day? Like, I'm pretty sure Illumise is very time dependent on when it can spawn. Could be wrong, but I don't know. Not time dependent? Really? Because it wants it to be dark. At least when you're like building a habitat for him, he wants it to be dark. She. Illumise is always female, right? I think so. I don't know. I thought Volbeat and Illumise would actually like the area to be lit up. I mean, they're literally like light Pokemon. What do you mean they want it to be dark? That one did not make much sense to me. I don't know. But oh well. It's balloon time in Pokemon Go. I'm actually battling balloon grunts again, bro, just simply because they can be shiny. W feature, honestly. I've seen so many people hate on recent, like, this season. No, this season is such a W. The only thing that I so far can think of that is kind of really bad is the showcases. And that, the only reason for that is because I don't have the platinum medal yet. And I can't win a showcase anytime soon either. Like, I actually have no clue how to win a showcase right now. I save just once, right? Yeah. Don't bother, I've already won. That is quite the Illumise area, yeah. Down. Fair enough. Do I beat up the Snorlax Grunt? Maybe I should. This is gonna take a while. I don't even have a team for this recommended. I'm pretty sure ever since I got this vote, I have never battled a Snorlax Grunt. That's how stupid I think it is. Oh, whoa, whoa, no. Let me lead Conkeldurr, Machamp, Lucario. Yeah, that sounds like a team. Yeah, we're gonna battle this Grunt for a second. Oh, yeah, that is a Snorlax. Who would have seen that one coming? God, it deals so much damage, bro. It's not fair. It's neutral fast attacks. Deal more damage than my super effective fast attacks. Like, that's disgusting, bro. Impish Jirachi. I can't soft reset with one hand. I did not think about that. Oh, she has another Snorlax. No way. Who could have seen that one coming? Licks in a headbutt Snorlax is a crime. Okay, this one had like superpower or something. It lowered its attack and defense when it used the charge move. But yeah, they're all licking. Okay, second Snorlax down. What is her last Pokemon? Frick. I brought 3 fighting types in her last Pokemon is Dragon Knight. Oh, I'm boned. Not great. Well, my Conkeldurr is dead. But Hard Recognize is also almost dead. Oh no, I am dead. They changed the way charge attacks work in local battles, which I think is a good thing, probably. Alright. Dragonite dead. Now I can shiny hunt again. But will her Snorlax be shiny? Woo! Find out in about 5 seconds. Okay, my game froze. No, that's really cool. Well, there we go, summary. You know what? My game lagged there for a second because I had to load the shiny sprite. No, it didn't. Damn. Womp womp. It's not a shiny. Who would have seen that coming? Yeah, it's not staying in a ball. Buh. One save. Two save. 266 Pocopia photos / videos. I have made maybe 1 or 2 by accidentally clicking the screenshot button. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not much of a picture taker ever, really. Well, I swear to God, almost all of the photos I have on my Switch are literally for thumbnail creation. Like all those Legends 8 thumbnails I made. Okay, not all of them, but some of them. Wow, this Snorlax, it's actually not terrible, but I already have a purifiable Hundo Snorlax, so I don't really care about this one. Also, DTR, what the frick were you doing 1,000,000 field research for? Jeez, dude. Rolling a little crazy on that. I woke up this morning and I was like, spin 5 stops, catch 10 Pokemon, win 10 raids. But I mean, okay, the win 3 raids I can understand if you really want that background stuff, which you do, I know that. But the other quests are kind of garbage, right? Or am I wrong with thinking that? I suppose I could be wrong with thinking that, I don't know. I need pseudo shiny. Ah, fair enough. What is their current research? I mean, for me, I'm pretty sure it's all garbage. Catch 10 Pokemon for Sudowoodo, spin 5 stops for a starter? I mean, if the starters could be Ditto from research, it'd be worth it in my opinion, but I don't think they can be. And that just automatically makes it not worth it for me. And those backgrounds, win 3 raids, like, piss off. I'm gonna be so honest, no. Maybe if the research was better, like if it was win 1 raid, maybe I would have gone for it, because there's nothing else to do in field research right now. Also, Zacian is in raids right now, I think. I'm getting invited for Zacian. Jolly Jirachi. Also, did you like my alt accounts in the thing? Yeah, those are the 2 alt accounts that have shiny Stakataka and shiny Moltres on them. And I don't have Stardust to do an expensive trade. Actually, how expensive would it be to trade that shiny Moltres? Me, myself, and I. Yeah, I know. $40k? Really? Is it cheap? Oh. I didn't realize that. Well, then that account I do not actually need to get better friends with. Wait, is it actually? I mean, I have shiny Moltres registered. I do not have shiny Galarian Moltres registered, so I don't really know how expensive the trade is. Then I don't know. Man! I can't check right now, because the phone that the account is on is this one right here. This one. Wow. I used to account on 74. Like, I for the most part use 2 accounts as well. It's just sometimes they release something which is like 1 per account type of deal. Yeah, frick you, then I'm gonna use 10 accounts. Like, it's just a genuine terrible feature. Like Unknown Z, for example. You got 1 Unknown Z per account. Yeah, I'm gonna use 10 accounts to see if I can get a shiny. I didn't. But if I did, yeah, sure. Like, and then, like, the Galarian Moltres in the wild, yeah, if you get more than 1 per account, that'd be massively impressive. So if you find 1, which, by the way, people were saying it was full odds. People were saying that that thing was full odds, but that can't be true, right? Or was I just, like, actually extremely lucky and got a full odd shiny Moltres? I actually don't know. One save. Well, I really, like, I have a bunch of old accounts that I really only use for, like, things that you can only claim once. Or at least that was the plan. Then I did 1 Stakataka raid with one of those accounts. A singular Stakataka raid on an alt account. Of course that got the shiny. Because that's just how the game works. See, I don't know, if they just didn't do so many things that are locked to 1 per account, maybe I would not need to make alternate accounts, you know? And I mean, let's be completely honest, Rotom Go Fest, you're probably gonna get 20 encounters tops. Like, I don't know how shiny Rotom is gonna be distributed. I would love to know that. Because if it's, you know, 20 encounters per account, then that's really scummy. Because I'm definitely not buying more. Like, I'm definitely not buying multiple tickets on more alt accounts. I know people that did that for Safari had Eevee. But I didn't even do that for Safari had Eevee. I don't know. This year's GoFest video is probably just going to be the same as last year. I'm going to try to catch every shiny available. Last year I succeeded, right? Last year I actually caught every single shiny available at GoFest. Which is crazy. I don't know, this year I hope I succeed. I mean, I've only revealed 1 biome so far. So, I don't know. I mean, out of that biome, I do want 3 shiny Charcadet. So, it's hard to say how realistic stuff is. Oh. But I mean, Wild Delmice, I'll take that, you know. I think that's a pretty cool one. Also, I'm pretty sure I did do the math. But out of all the revealed habitats so far for the different GoFests, Copenhagen is the one I need the least amount of shinies from. Why am I just not even surprised? I still don't have an Urshifu. Me neither. But once I get all my best buddies, then I will work on stuff like that. Like, I have a whole list of Pokemon that I want to evolve through Buddy. Let me have a look. What Pokemon do I need to evolve through Buddies? I got 2 Primeape. I got a couple of Eevee, which I only think 2 of those actually are buddies. I have like a huge Sneasel. I have 3 Feebas I need to evolve. A tiny, a huge, and a Shadow. Team Pika has funny intro sound like Eevee. Interesting. I still need to evolve 2 King Gambit. Or 2 Bisharp into King Gambit. And I need to evolve a Kupfu and a Diplin. In addition to that, I need to walk with my Keldeo and Volcanion. And... I need to still max out my Reshiram. That was the last one. So I got a couple more things to do with my buddies. But first, getting that Platinum Medal is my priority right now. Just want to be done with that, you know? You have Diplin? Yeah? I apparently just never evolved the other gender into a Hydrapple. So I acquired one very recently, actually. From a random... I think it was during Kalos, or somebody put a Mossy Lure down and I got the correct gender Applin from it. I don't. Okay. Skill issue? I don't know. Why not? One save. The Bulbasaur in my house. Let me see if that's a Ditto. 2 save. Okay. Dude, bro, I seriously I'm throwing Ultra Balls at like everything that can be a Ditto. I'm having so many issues catching Pokemon. It's crazy. Bulbasaur, Pikachu, they're just not staying in the balls. And like, if they're Ditto, maybe I could understand, but they're not even Ditto either. They're just regular guys. What the hell? I feel like I usually don't have this many issues catching starters. I is 1 to 2 great, then run. Oh, I can't run. It could be Ditto. I'm not gonna run from it if it could be Ditto. I need shiny Ditto. Twice. As a matter of fact, on average, I'm gonna need 3 shiny Ditto. Physically speaking. Skill issue? Why is that a skill issue? That is quite literally an RNG issue. I mean, you could say that all RNG issues are skill issues. Just do the RNG event more times. Haven't won a lottery skill issue, just buy more lottery tickets. I mean, it's technically not wrong, I suppose. One save. Two save. I'm gonna reach 19,500 Deoxys today, I feel like. Buy the lottery ticket, 1 in 1 chance. Yeah, I mean, I guess similar to that in these games that I'm playing, you could say just hit the right frame and you'll be fine. Dude, also love going on Reddit, seeing r/shiny Pokemon and people being like, oh my god, I got 2 Cyndaquil on the same software set on an emulator. Whoa, how lucky is that? Yep, that's 1 in 8,192, stupid. Bruh. Every week I see at least one of those posts. It's crazy, dude. People apparently don't know how RNG works, like what it actually means. It's kind of funny to me. I might have waited too long with that reset. Hopefully I didn't. I didn't. Okay, good. Oh, I'm not need to do that. One save. Two save. The same saves it 4 times to hunt. Oh my god, 2 shinies. Am I lucky? Yeah, exactly. Like, brother, are you stupid? Are you half brain damage? Like, I mean, it's one thing that you don't know how RNG works. But, I don't know, have you ever heard of Pokemon Emerald? The game with the most buggy, shiny RNG ever? If you know that exists, how can you not think of the fact that maybe, if you use the same seed, you will get the same shiny? Whoa. Like, come on, man. I only once made an oopsie in terms of emulators, and that was the Regigigas hunt. Yeah, that was my bad. That's my bad. And I just screwed myself with that. We can't read. Fair enough. Then how about you just leave the internet? Can't read? There's no reason to be on the internet. Now is there? I mean, yeah, probably? I don't know. Here we go, Shaymin number 16,700. No, we're gonna have 6-7 on our screen for 100 encounters. Lovely. That's really cool. One save. I swear to god, once we reach 6,700 Shaymin encounters, the 6-7 did not exist yet, right? Also, I put it in the Discord yesterday. I already forgot which one it was. But, you know, as I was editing the Gen 9 shiny video, I also rewatched all of the shiny reactions of Gen 9. That was one shiny reaction, which if you watch in 2026 is so cursed. Let me see, which one is it? Yeah, the Fluttermane shiny reaction. If you watch the Fluttermane shiny reaction now, it is just so cursed. 965 unknown runs, oof. Oof, oof. I mean, DTR, especially for you, I highly don't recommend shiny hunting on an F and BDSP, because there's a very, very, very good chance, like, genuinely like a 90% chance you're gonna get Unknown F before you're done with the rest of the Unknown. Only if it's the last one should you do it. Like, I can at least, if I do get R early, I can choose not to do it again. And also, I can hunt E after in BDSP. Yeah, like I said... Oh. Yeah, I mean, I thought you weren't planning on doing it, but, you know, just in case you hadn't thought about that a little bit. Thought I'd just say it. I mean, you just said you can't read, so I don't know what you can and cannot understand, you know? Just trying to help. If I'm unlucky, I'll hunt F that way. I mean, unlucky as in F being the final one and your luck being absolutely screwed. Those two, both? I mean, fair, I guess. Just if F is last, yeah, fair. I mean, I want to do Jirachi whilst a shiny hunt unknown, it's just unreasonable, the amount of buttons I need to click. It's not fun, so I'm not doing it. It was the plan, though. But yeah, now we're just shiny hunting unknown more, so when I get unknown, I can move on to Jirachi. Full time. There are 13 shinies left, oh... You could illuminate bike. One finger. Well, first of all, like I said, unknown is not an issue. It's Jirachi that's the issue if I do it at the same time as unknown. So I can't illuminate bike if I'm doing Jirachi. Second of all, illuminate bike would not be one hand for me. I mean, if illuminate bike is one hand for me, then so is sweet scent. In both cases, you need the menu. So that, I mean, there's more menuing with sweet scent, sure, but there's still menuing. Nah, I'll just keep doing it this way. You too, Mr. Tomo? Damn. Why are you also lucky egg starved? I mean, I guess I don't know. I haven't played through Fire Red or Leaf Green ever. So I wouldn't know, I suppose. I didn't use Ace as we were unsure if Ace blocks home. Very interesting. There's no way Ace blocks home, though. That just doesn't even make sense. Does it? I swear to God it doesn't. It's 5% chance on chance. Yeah, I know. Mr. Me was doing it as well. I don't know, real men that play Fire Red Leaf Green just don't use a lucky egg. Just level grind, bruh. Bruh. Also got Dratini for the Dex while I'm at it. Fair. Somebody in my Discord got a shiny before they got the Chansey egg. Which is crazy, by the way. But that did happen. I saved twice, right? Yeah, I did. I never grinded for Lucky Egg as I used the Smart Fix. AKA XD. Interesting. I don't know. Why would I even want a Lucky Egg in my Fire Red game? You know. Because he has a side quest for Lucky Egg? Interesting. Well, I don't really have a GameCube personally, so... Well, fair enough. This felt strange. But I shall ask again, what are you planning to use it for? Are you... I mean, if it's for Dex completion, I guess fair enough. I'm gonna be so honest though, I would not have the urge to complete the Dex in Fire Red Leaf Green if I had them. The oldest game I completed the Dex in is Black and White. And that was more than enough of a project to never want to complete the Dex in an old gen again. I mean, when Winds and Waves comes out, there's a chance that Home will have a completion for Gen 3. I mean, sure. But then I just use the OG Gen 3, probably. I don't know. They have for all other games? I mean, yeah, but we haven't had a Virtual Console game before. They won't work. Why won't they work? As they most likely give these ones a mark. Yeah, but will they? Why? It's the exact same Pokemon from the exact same game. Like the GB one's getting a GB symbol. I mean, yeah. But that was also the only way to get the GB ones. So we're currently in a situation that we've never been in before. So, I mean, we simply just don't know. Gen 5 wiped most of the data. Yet somehow, Pokemon Home still knows if my Charizard is from Let's Go or from Fire Red Leaf Green. It can distinguish the difference. So... it can tell. It doesn't know where it's from? What do you mean it doesn't know where it's from? It knows it's from Fire Red Leaf Green. It doesn't know if it's an egg or a starter. Okay, fair. But why would that matter for anything? Okay. Sure, there's a possibility that that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna say it's just not gonna happen. Also, what even would the reward be? Like, what do you think the reward would be? Because it wouldn't be a new shiny. Shiny Mew or Jirachi? Well, I mean, it's not going to be Jirachi. Jirachi is not in Fire Red Leaf Green. Neither is Mew. Shiny Melmetal is already the reward. Oh, Shiny Melmetal specifically. It's not in the game either, so that sounds weird. Deoxys is the only one that makes sense. But, like, you can already get it in the game. I mean, Shiny Melton was Let's Go because Melton was available on Let's Go. Just want to point out that so far every mythical reward and Enamorous have all been actually available in the game that the reward was for. I'm assuming they're gonna keep that trend. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't, in my opinion. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. I just don't think they're gonna do it. Also, maybe partially because they may realize how incredibly annoying Fire Red Leaf Green is, and completing the dex in there, how hard it can be. It might not. I don't care. I'm just trying to make sure my dex is full. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. It wouldn't just be Fire Red Leaf Green, it would also count Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. As we know, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald's in their eyes. I mean, fair. But I definitely do think we're gonna get Ruby, Sapphire, Emeralds. But I don't think we're gonna see a dex completion for the Virtual Console games. As Fire Red Leaf Green has code for them. For what does Fire Red Leaf Green have code for? Exactly. For Ruby, Sapphire, Emeralds. For trading. Yeah, just like the games did originally. I'm assuming you mean more code than it used to have. To which I still don't know what you're referring to. They altered it. Okay, interesting. That's fair, I guess. Just kind of curious what the heck they'd need to alter it for. But I don't know, I suppose. I don't know, if we're gonna get Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Virtual Console, I'm not buying those. Leaf Green is the only one I'm thinking about. You know, maybe it's worth it. But Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, no way. Giving them new codes, would we know there's going to be 3 games that will be connectable to those games? I'm gonna buy Emeralds from here. I mean, fair. I already shiny hunted Mew and Emerald though. Sorry. I mean, like, I think it's really cool that they're doing these things. But, yeah, I don't need them. But again, I cheated the tickets. Fair. I did not. So I'd rather get a full real deal. I mean, it's fair. I mean, it depends on what you count as cheating. If you count hacking as cheating, then I didn't cheat for the ticket. But I did use some glitches. Ruby doesn't have Mew. But Emerald doesn't have Jirachi. And let's be honest, shiny Jirachi is a little more rare than shiny Mew, probably. Also, it does have Mew, just not one you can hunt. You can trade it though. Oh, you can still trade Mew. It has Mew. Maybe not a catchable one. It does to me. Okay, now that is a statement I do not agree with. That is a bit of a weird one. I don't know, I'm just hoping the prices of like actual cartridges drop now that the virtual consoles are here. That's one thing I'm hoping for, because then maybe I can just buy an actual Leaf Green copy. Oh, I probably could get that anyway, I guess. Ow. He's just rage baiting. Bruh. Surely you get that, right? Like that, this is like the most obvious rage bait I think I've ever seen. Did you actually fall for that? Lonely Jirachi. You're one of the dumb people I speak to on Twitch on a daily basis. Bear. Dude, I'm gonna be so... I had somebody in my shorts chat yesterday that asked, what game... How many games are you playing? What do you mean? Do you have eyeballs? My god. No, bro, Mr. Tomo, if you ever want to have brain-dead people in your chat, you should stream the YouTube Shorts. I'm not saying everybody on YouTube Shorts is brain-dead, absolutely not. There's some great people on YouTube Shorts, but... It took me 1 hour to convince someone that Slugma was in Gen 2. But, like... Have they not heard of Google? Like, what? It's like a 5-second Google search. I mean, to be fair, Slugma was not in Johto. Like, out of all the Pokemon that should be Gen 3 when they're technically Gen 2, Slugma is probably the #1. But, I do understand your point. They didn't believe Google. How, though? I don't know. If you don't believe in Google, then how the frick did you get to Twitch? How do you believe anything if you don't believe, you know, the sources you can find on YouTube? I showed them a GB marked Slugma that called me a hacker. I don't think it's even possible to hack that. Can you hack that? What the freak? Some people are a bit stupid. That's crazy. You can glitch a Slugma in Gen 2? Interesting. I don't know. I mean, sometimes you maybe should just say, alright, you're right, buddy, Slugma's a Gen 3 Pokemon. I was wrong, my bad. Like... did I mess up this? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Like, you can't... It is impossible to win an argument against a stupid person. You can glitch any Pokemon in Gen 2, even Celebi. I'm pretty sure you can do that in Gen 3 and 4 as well. I wouldn't be surprised. You know how I convinced them? How? Please don't say the anime. Please don't say the anime. I think this is a long message coming. I have a feeling. Gen 3 you can, but yeah, I played Crystal with my Game Boy player and caught one on my GC. Mate, I would... Why? Did you, like, actually pause your stream just to prove to that person that Slugma is in Gen 2? This was the streamer? Interesting. I was the viewer? Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. I saw you can get every mythical in 2026. When they got to Zarud, they blocked the trade bot. Bruh. That's crazy. Zarud is the only Pokemon you can't get right now, right? Well... Celebi is kind of on the fence, I suppose, on whether you can or cannot get that right now. I mean, you can always get Celebi in Pokemon Go, I guess. Celebi / Victini from Go. You can get Victini in Gen 5 still. Without hacking or modifying your DS. By the way, I want to point that out. Not even using glitches either. Using mostly, basically intended game mechanics. Using Celebi, Victini, and I think the Alolan Rats. You can get the Alolan Rats on the Switch. Smarty McSmartpants. But you can, right? Or can you not? Are they not tradable on Let's Go? They have got to be tradable on Let's Go, right? All Alolans are. Yeah, no. Also, I mean, we are also kind of missing a couple more. Zarud, Walking Wake, Iron Leaves. You can't get those either. Not kill him. I was also gonna say, wait, how do you get the Deoxys on the Switch? But that's a stupid question. That you should be the silly one. Also, I think this is gonna be my last Jirachi encounter. You pick 20 bucks, yeah. Or how about I don't do that and I just shiny hunted in the original games on the DS? How about them apples? Sounds a little bit cooler to me personally. Alright, gonna do one more Deoxys encounter after this. Seems to be going well, huh? Shut it. Shut it. Alright, final encounters of the day. And then I won't stream tomorrow morning. Because I gotta work on school stuff. But tomorrow morning I will upload the Gen 9 shiny video. I caught every single shiny form introduced in Gen 9. Yippee. I probably will do an evening stream tomorrow, and then I'll be back with a morning stream on Friday. So I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. And I'll see you guys again some other time. Bye bye.